Welcome everyone to another dispatch video, and this one is going to be a little different because we're here at Tokyo Dome City, famous for Thunder Dolphin, but we will not be timing all of the rides at this park. They do have two roller coasters, but today we're just going to focus on Thunder Dolphin because if you're coming to Tokyo, Japan, there's a good chance that you've heard of this roller coaster and maybe you want to come out here and ride it. And one of the things that people always hear about with this ride is how slow their operations are and how long it's going to take to send out those trains. And so what I want to do is focus specifically on how long it will take to send them out so that you will know approximately how long that line is going to be. So what we're going to do is time it, and I'm going to time it from when the gates open to when the next gates open, because they're currently running one train, and so that means that you have to wait the ride to go all the way around the course, and there's something that the ride ops do after the coaster reaches back into the station before you can board. So we're going to show you all of that, and then we'll talk about it after. So let's talk a little bit about what you just saw, because there's actually a lot that goes on behind the scenes that we can't get on camera. The first thing is the loose articles policy. This is one thing that's going to make your dispatch a little bit slower because they make sure that there is absolutely nothing on you. As in, if you're wearing cargo shorts, if you have pockets, they will make sure that they are completely empty, not a thing in them. And so everything has to go in a locker on the other side of the station, or if you have a backpack, you put the backpack on the other side of the station, but it doesn't necessarily have to go in a locker. You don't actually go under the locker. But let's say that you have like your phone, wallet, and keys with you has to go in a locker. And so as a result of everyone putting their items in a locker, there's actually one locker per seat. So there is enough, but that does take some time. The other thing that you'll notice is they will leave the gates open and continue to fill the train. And actually, they assign seats, so you can't choose where you want to sit. Maybe if you get a nice ride operator, you'll be able to pick your seat, but let's say there's a lot of people in line, they're gonna load it front to back. And so what happens is, they don't actually start putting you in your row until after everyone is out of the previous train, as opposed to, while the coaster's running, putting everyone in their row. So you can see how that would add some extra time. And so now you have put everything in your locker, you take your seat, and so then you have to buckle your seatbelt, and then it goes, your lap bar comes down on you, and then while you're seated there, they still double check once again to make sure there's nothing in your pockets. Then after doing all of that, they will go through it one more time and then send the all clear, again making sure everyone's safe, and then they'll kind of hype you up. And so even though they have everything all clear and ready to dispatch, it's still going to take a little bit of time because they'll go through the spiel one more time in Japanese, or if you speak English, they will play an English spiel, but only if they see someone who doesn't look Japanese on the train. So it is nice that they have that feature, but then they'll send it around. So again, it's just one train, you have to wait for it to come back, and after you get off, they will go through and lift up all of the lap bars and unbuckle all of the seat belts to prep the train. So that gives actually probably a minute from after you get off the ride to where they let the next people on. So you can see why if you come to ride Thunder Dolphin, you will probably wait between 8 or 9 minutes to send one train out before you can go on the next one. So you will spend some time waiting for this ride. So hopefully when you come here, it won't be that long of a line, because you can see how the line for this thing could get pretty long. So those are the things that I noticed when I came here to Tokyo Dome City in Tokyo, Japan to ride Thunder Dolphin. So I hope that you found this video helpful. Let me know down in the comments below what you think of all of this. Again, it is that they are being safe, but it's also part of their culture that they do everything like this, so it's not going to be quite as efficient as maybe some of the parks in America or Europe. So thank you guys for tuning in. We'll see you next time.